I just want to go over how to find your feedback to make sure everyone knows where to find it. So I'm going to enter student preview mode, and I've just randomly graded some stuff under my preview user. So if you come here to my grades, you're going to always see a running total up here. So you're going to be able to see what your grade is, um, so that you can always, know where you are. And then when you look here and running total doesn't really say anything. There we go. I thought one of these had a percentage, but anyways, the percentage is 60 out of 70. You can divide by it. This right here, this speech bubble, this means that you have feedback. If you click on it, you can see whatever comments I left. Now, in general, I don't leave feedback on the homework because for my math lab, because you either did it or you didn't do it. And so there's not much to say. But if you come down here to some of these other ones, you're going to see where the feedback is going to be. So if you click on the week one discussions, I always use the rubric. So you can see here and you click on the rubric. I'm not going to actually write in it because the rubric will tell you what it is. You can see here on that, oh, this person posted twice. They didn't go because if you would have attended Zoom twice, it automatically gives you the 2 days. But they posted twice, but they were on the same day, so they lost a point because they didn't do 2 different days. And so that gives you can come in here and you can see why you lost any points. And if you had anything extra, then there'd be a speech bubble and it would be written there. Now, when you come in here, there's 2 things. If you click on this, it's going to say comments on the rubric. And in general, I leave all the comments on the rubric. So then if you click on the rubric things on these don't really say much. So has correct answer. Cool. But down here, either incorrect or not in exact form, then this is going to tell you, this is going to be the feedback on what you did wrong. Okay. So then down here, this is going to say the feedback. Now you notice this one didn't have a negative. So then that's, you lost a 1.5 points. You can see it was out of 3. You lost a 1.5. This one's showing 1.5, but you only lost a point. Where's the other half? Well, it's right here. So my math, when Blackboard lets me do this, I put in the values, but then it divvies it up and it only lets me pick certain values. And so if I only want to take off a point, I have to adjust it manually. So I'll do it like this. If there's a amount you lost, then I'm adjusting it and I'm keeping track. And you can always do it. If there's not one, it's whatever's showing on the rubric. So that's just the difference there. So you can see those were all correct, but then down here, you lost a 0.5 point because it was missing labels. And then that's what I'm telling you what you lost that 0.5 point for. And so then you can kind of see all the different things. And this is the grid view. This is the list view if you want to see it this way. I was looking to see if you could see on here the feedback. I've never went to this view. No, you don't. Oh, show feedback. So if you click on this and show descriptions, you don't really need the descriptions, you just need the feedback. You would see there's the feedback as well. So it's whatever works for you, but that's how you get all your comments. So make sure you're looking, and you can look at the rubrics ahead of time. So you can come all the way down here to worksheet 2, and you can look at the rubric. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, first of all, it might have notes, but for the most part, they're pretty standard things. But if they're not all the same, like these are all 4 points. If you looked at this rubric for thing, the word problems 9 and 10 were worth 6. These original ones were only worth 3. So all the problems are not created equal. Those last 2 were a lot harder than the first couple, so they're worth more points. So this is going to tell you what your breakdown is, and you can look ahead to any of the assignments and you can see that. All the discussion rubrics are identical, but the different worksheet ones will be spread. So you can see now these are all 3 point, but then down here, these are 5 point. These are going to be longer problems, and these are 6 points. So these are probably even longer. So 1 through 6 are probably pretty similar in length, and then you're going to get longer ones and longer ones. This will also tell you how many problems there are on the worksheet, although you can look at that from the worksheet. Okay, so hopefully this helps you with all that, and you can see here this, if there was something submitted and not graded, it would be showing here as a little, that it's like a little gold bubble, and it shows you I just haven't got it graded yet. And so you can do that. You can also, if you click on this, you'll see your original submission. So I can come here and I can click on what I submitted and I can see the pictures I submitted, or I can download them. and that's my cat helping me grade. Um, and so I can look at that original one, especially sometimes I'll be like, I didn't get problem 7 or 8. You might have missed a page. You can look through here, you can see, or you can be like, no, it was this file, and tell me so I can go look at it because I missed it. Or you can be like, oh, I need to add this one. And you can do multiple submissions if you want. So like if you need to resubmit, if I came back here to week 2 assignments and I clicked on this again, I've already done this, but this is start new. I could start a second one and I could come down here and I could trying again. So like for instance, if you got your stuff in Thursday and you got comments back, I could upload whatever files I had and I could submit it again. Now the nice thing is when you submit it in here, you are going to get an email and this will come in your to your UA account. You've got your submission number and now I can see, yeah. This is already graded, but I would see this as needed graded again. Okay, you can see there's all the graded stuff, upcoming, and submitted. I'm not sure why that's not showing submitted, but it might be because I'm in preview. But you would get an email that would say, hey, and then that way you also, the beauty of that then is you have proof I did turn it in. Make sure sometimes I will say stuff gets stuck in the Dropbox. And what I get here is instead of the little gold bubble that says, please grade me, it'll be this like little blue and white bubble that's half done. It means you've started something, like you've attached files, but you didn't actually hit submit. In Blackboard, you do need to make sure you hit submit or I can't access it. I can't see what you're half doing. If you're halfway through an assignment and haven't submitted it yet, I can't see it. And obviously you don't want me to see it until you're done. So until you actually submit that worksheet, I can't see it. So you should, once you submit it, you should get that email confirmation that, ooh, I submitted it. So hopefully that helps you, kind of shows you around, and in case I need to do this again, um, shows you where everything is and how to access it. So make sure you're getting your feedback. And obviously, if you have questions, you feel like I didn't explain something, just ask.